Greetings from our nation's capital. This week, we'll share a few insights into ACPA's legislative engagement here in Washington, D.C. Legislative and policy engagement are central to ACPA's government affairs program. These efforts are carried out by senior staff members of the association under the direction of ACPA's Legislative Issues Steering Committee. Hired legislative consultants also contribute information and tactical connections. And in Washington, strategic coalitions are central to our efforts, as are our strong ties with the Portland Cement Association. From a broad perspective, ACPA's main legislative priority is to secure increased investment in transportation infrastructure, in particular for highways and airports. This includes identifying a robust and sustainable funding mechanism for the Highway Trust Fund, growing the Airport Improvement Program, and increasing the passenger facility charge. In addition to direct communications and meetings on the Hill with congressional members and staff, ACPA routinely contributes to official communiques with our strategic partners in pursuit of our priorities. Our broad objectives are often pursued through purposeful and effective engagement in a variety of coalitions, such as the Transportation Construction Coalition, the American Highway Users Alliance, the Highway Materials Group, and the North American Concrete Alliance. In short, ACPA's objectives are to get a seat at the table and to use that opportunity to influence the outcomes to the benefit of our concrete pavement industry. More narrow concrete pavement-specific legislative focus areas include designated funding in both highway and aviation legislation, specifically for pavement research and technology deployment. Successful efforts to do this in previous highway bills, most recently in both MAP 21 and the FAST Act, via the ACPA conceived and championed $12 million a year Accelerated Implementation and Deployment of Pavement Technologies program, and in the 2018 FAA authorization via the $6 million a year ACPA crafted Airfield Pavement Technology program, are proving to be hugely beneficial to our industry, as a significant amount of concrete pavement research and technology deployment efforts conducted by and coordinated through the CP Tech Center are funded with this money. In total, this amounts to roughly $12 million through the APT program so far, and another $3.5 million this year alone through the Airfield Pavement Technology program. This directly relieves pressure on the concrete pavement industry to fund those technology transfer efforts in their entirety. Equally important, these efforts keep FHWA's and FAA's focus on concrete pavement technologies and designates both agencies' resources specifically for further deployment and implementation of those technologies. Recent examples on the highway side include performance engineered mixtures, concrete overlay implementation including everyday counts, and ASHTA-aware pavement ME implementation. On the aviation side, ongoing examples include ASR mitigation, performance engineered mixtures for airfields, rapid repair, as well as QC/QA for airfields. Without these designated programs in the legislation, it is unclear whether either agency would spend much or any resources on concrete pavement technology. That concludes our brief overview of ACPA's legislative engagement. If you have an interest in getting involved in ACPA's advocacy efforts, you're encouraged to sign up as an advocacy interest member. All current ACPA members are eligible. As always, thank you for your continued support and commitment to our concrete pavement industry. Next week, we'll focus on ACPA's policy priorities and activities. Until then, be well, do good, and stay safe.